Don't step on plants. Hi, my name's Kelly and I'm out here in my vegetable garden in southern Wisconsin. I do a vlog once a week to kind of document the progress in my garden. I've always wanted to do it. This year I've found myself with a little extra time thanks to the coronavirus, and I'm actually doing it. I have been working from home. I'm a registered dietitian. We have like a 50 by 50 foot vegetable garden. We have a small backyard chicken flock for eggs, 2 cats, and some meat chickens that we're doing this year. This is something I think is really important, growing your food and knowing where it comes from, and it's something I really enjoy, and I hope to inspire someone else to enjoy their food, whether it's trying to grow a garden, whether it's cooking a meal from scratch, whether it's just learning about where their food comes from. So the vlogs aren't meant to be how-to videos or, I don't know, like how you should do things. This is just documenting my experience. I do like to share what I know or what I think I know about gardening, just because I think if you're watching these videos you may be interested, but the purpose is just entertainment, to make you laugh, make you feel good, and to inspire you, maybe learn something, kind of going for the modern day Little House on the Prairie vibe. That's my goal. Finally getting my wood chips today. There's a tree service crew out there taking down the trees that burnt in the fire. And I asked them if I could keep the wood chips. So we got our big pile of wood chips, and I'm gonna start mulching the garden. I wasn't gonna film that because it'll be pretty long and boring, but I wanted to at least get a before and after. Before mulch. That's all weeds. Summertime they become less interested in their regular food and just want to be out eating bugs and grass and stuff. Originally moved them just sideways. They weren't on even ground, so I had to pull them back away from that tree a little bit because there's a big gap underneath. We're gonna harvest peas this morning. Trying something new.
Wow, look at that cute little
My basket.
Yeah.
It keeps like flipping in.
That's awesome.
I think we're to the point where we're gonna have to harvest peas at least every other day. There's a lot of them that are like not quite ready. Well, I thought we were gonna get more, but it turns out a lot of the ones on the plant are not quite ready. Now we're gonna get salad mix. So ideally you want to cut lettuce or salad mix before it starts to go to seed for flavor reasons, and because if you cut it young it starts to grow back and you get a second crop. This is lettuce that I've cut already and it's coming back. That's what I cut today. This is what I haven't gotten to yet, which I think is starting to go to seed. At least the red ones are. So I'm starting to see more stems. So as you saw, Tim helped me this morning and we finished mulching the garden. We used up that whole pile. But it wasn't as much as we were hoping it was, or that we thought it was, or what we got last year. So we didn't quite get the whole garden and we didn't get it as thick as we wanted, but it covered a majority. And we also had some other projects we wanted to do with the extras and we didn't end up having any extras. But the garden looks great and I want to do a little walkthrough. These are peas, looking cute as ever. And they're very tall. I am 5'9", so these must be over at least 6 feet. Probably more. More tomatoes. We do have some fruit setting too. These are the sweet potato slips I planted. Definitely not even half of them look like they survived, but what I've heard about sweet potatoes is the slips can look like they died. I mean, that is pretty convincing that that's dead. I don't know, but I hear people say that they swear they died and then they come back in a couple weeks, but I think most of mine actually died. Here's my brassicas, some late cabbage, kale, some green and red kale, and more cabbages. These are potatoes. And there are onions just past them. Here's some lettuce. We never even got to eating this before it started bolting. That's the seed stalk coming up. And lettuce tends to get really bitter once it starts bolting, so I might actually just leave 1 or 2 heads just to save seed from, and then take the rest of this lettuce out to plant something else. New lettuce maybe, more beets. Here's our beets. Carrots. More potatoes. The white powdery stuff you see on everything is bone meal fertilizer that's good for root crops and flowering crops. And then these are pepper plants. They're setting flowers, so you might have little, oh, I see a little baby pepper. Here's my little wild flower patch. Some of these milkweed are really close to opening soon, I think. And these flowers are my favorite. They're cosmos. They're so whimsical and like fairy-like. I just seeded some more that are like more warmer colors, like orange and red and yellow. So that'll be fun. And over here, what looks like just like a bunch of weeds is bolted spinach and a bunch of weeds. This is an Asian green or a type of mustard green, and these are its seed pods. I don't think I'm gonna keep them to collect seeds. I think I'm going to pull them all out, which I started doing down here, to plant something else. And here's our salad mix. I am saving some of this arugula so that it can go to seed. Their flowers are so cute. And then we have some garlic that sprouted. Normally you would plant garlic in the fall and it would come up in the spring, but this is just garlic we had in the kitchen that started sprouting that I just put in the ground this spring. I don't know what it's gonna do. It is not looking very great, but it's just an experiment and it's only taking up like 4 square feet. Here's my pumpkin plant, already giant. This is borage, the flower that I intercropped with all my squash. It just started flowering recently. It's kind of a wicked looking flower. That is a loofah plant. It's like kind of like a gourd that you let dry out and then you peel the skin off and it's like a loofah, like a natural sponge. So that's just kind of something fun. And then the rest down there is more borage and a variety of different winter squash. We have this big open space covered in wood chips to allow the squash vines to, we're gonna train them to just go that direction. Look at this zucchini plant. Look at this zucchini plant. It's a yellow zucchini. And I see little baby yellow zucchinis. So cute. That won't take long before we're getting zucchini. And here's our cucumber plants. They're a bush variety, which I've never grown before, but they're already like growing up instead of along the ground. So I don't know if I need to trellis them or I should look into that. They're supposed to take up less space. That was our first official garden tour. Probably going to be doing more of that as the season goes on, because now it's the exciting part where things are growing and changing so fast, and we're going to be harvesting a lot more variety of foods, not just like lettuce. Let me know if you liked this video. I'm trying something new and asking you to subscribe to my channel, and you can click the bell to get alerted when I upload new videos, which my goal is once a week to upload a new video. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe and we'll see you in the next video. And this is why we let some milkweed grow in our garden.